Good afternoon, everyone. I'm SWKSS Heat Clyde, and this is a severe weather update. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that has now been issued for parts of the SWKSS region now. Let's take a look at this warning this afternoon. You have Muhlenberg County in south central Kentucky, northeastern or northern Christian County in south central Kentucky, south central McLean County in northwestern Kentucky, and Hopkins County in northwestern Kentucky until 4:30 p.m. At 3:43 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 8 miles northeast of Madisonville to near Arlington, moving southeast at 25 miles an hour. The hazard includes a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. This is the radar-indicated threat. This includes Madisonville, Central City, Dawson Springs, Arlington, Nortonville, Crofton, Powerley, Greenville, White Plains as well included in that, and St. Charles. This includes the following highways at Kentucky: I-69 at Kentucky between mile markers 91 and 121, Western Kentucky Parkway between mile markers 39 and 62, and Pennerall Parkway between mile markers 21 and 34. Again, this is a radar indicated threat for a severe thunderstorm warning, a possibility of 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Taking a look at this overall, we have several power outages up here being reported just north of Providence here on radar. We also have a lot of flash flooding with this line of storms. I did post here earlier that make sure that we're working here on my end. There we go. So I did post earlier, the Weather Prediction Center actually issued a mesoscale discussion in reference to the possibility of significant flash flooding with the system. Do have flood advisories and flood warnings up there. A lot of those are considerable threat tags, as you can see, north of Madisonville and north of Providence. We also have a special weather statement with the same line of storms that we have the severe thunderstorm warning for. That's for another 35 minutes. At 3:37 p.m., Doppler radar was tracking a strong line of storms along a line extending from 6 miles southwest of Calhoun or near Olin, and moving southeast at 20 miles an hour. Is a wind gust of 50 miles an hour possible. So radar indicated threat includes I-24 between mile markers 63 and 65, I-69 between mile markers 80 and 126, Western Kentucky Parkway between mile markers 39 and 65, and Pennerall Parkway between mile markers 19 and 34. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with these storms and may lead to localized flash flooding. Do not drive through flooded roadways. So zooming out here, looking at the big picture, this is all part of a MCS system that's continuing to push forward to the southeast across the region this afternoon. We do have a gust front or an outflow boundary that's developing ahead of this line here. That I'm highlighting here on the screen now. That is something we'll keep an eye on over the next little bit to see if additional cells strengthen there or if everything weakens down. So one of those two things can happen. So again, here in the blue box, we have a special weather statement Here in the yellow is where we have the severe thunderstorm warning. That continues for another 32 minutes. We have a green area here for a flood advisory that has now been issued with this line of storms. It's very torrential rainfall. If you're on any of the interstates or highways out here, you'll definitely notice what is happening as it moves through. Alright, so just repeating here, we have the severe thunderstorm warning that continues from Muhlenberg County, Christian County, McLean County, and Hopkins County. That's going to continue for another 31 minutes. We do have an update from the Weather Service at 3:57. At 3:56, severe thunderstorm we're still located along a line extending from 10 miles south of Calhoun or near Morton's Gap or near Oline, moving to the east at 25 miles an hour. Still including Interstate 69 between mile markers 91 and 117. Western Kentucky Parkway between mile markers 39 and 62. Panorama Parkway between mile markers 21 and 34. Go in and take a look at the storm as it's moving to the south here. We'll swap over to the Fort Campbell, Kentucky radar and take a look at the velocity signatures here. And it does look like just north of Nortonville as this line is pushing through. It's a 58.16 miles an hour wind being suggested by radar, so we are within severe threshold there. Let me zoom in and see if I can get a better. Okay, yeah, 60.40 miles an hour. So yeah, that's where our significant wind is. It just crossed I-69. See if I can get another road names here. This will be I-69 near 813 off of I-69. Morton's Gap and White City Road. Where you get off at I-69 there at 813. It's a little bit to the east of that intersection there. That's where the strongest winds are at this point. So if I go and put a track, one second here, y'all. Let me 25. All right, so Bakersport, Nancy, and Ware are going to be the communities. 14 minutes, 15 minutes, and 36 minutes for that strongest area wind gust that we were tracking. Whoa. Hang on. Alright, White Plains. This is on the strongest part of the storm here. Looks like White Plains in 14 minutes, Clifty in 56 minutes, and Sharon Grove in 70 minutes if this thing holds together. Again, we are seeing a outflow boundary that's still developing ahead of this line here, and that's either going to strengthen things, fire new stuff up, or everything's going to die out a little bit. Lose our severe aspect, hopefully. We'll see what happens here shortly. Just have the one warning right now for as far as severe threats go. We have multiple flood advisories and flood warnings out here, but one severe thunderstorm warning and one special weather statement as far as severe storms are concerned. Let me see if we have any updates from the Storm Prediction Center. Or Paducah, from that matter. Looks like everything is still set as far as Paducah or the Storm Prediction Center, so no real updates there. Let's see. Yeah, no updates from either one of those. So we got 23 minutes left on our special weather statement, 23 minutes left on our severe thunderstorm warning. .407 p.m. this evening. Continue to track the MCS that's moving through the area with the one severe thunderstorm warning and special weather statement. Look and see if we got an update on radar as far as our damaging wind threat is concerned. still got pockets here. Got two pockets of damaging winds. That's now moved. Kind of split here. We're pretty much in the same area. ST 103 there. That is off. Whoa. Okay, here we go. SD 103 that is off of Morton's Gap, White City Road. If you go all the way down to the end of that, that is right in the area where one of the pockets are. And then if we zoom in on the other one over here, oh, we just got an update. Hang on. Still got winds around 40, but there's one around 50 there, 51, but not as strong as what we were seeing, so that's a good sign. Let's take a look at the rest of this line here. Swap over to the Paducah radar. Yeah, good there. Around 40 or 50 miles an hour. So still not as strong as we were. Hang on, we may actually have one little pocket here. 67 miles an hour here. I'm not sure where that is. It's not giving me a name. Atkins Schoolhouse Road, Atkins Schoolhouse Road. Stanley Cemetery is just to the east of it here, one little pocket. Almost 67.11 miles an hour, so almost 70 mile an hour wind gusts there. So they definitely may keep that warning in place for that. That may be part of the gust front here, was what I'm showing on radar. Alright, 18 minutes left on our warning, 18 minutes left on special weather statement. Let's take a little break here. We'll be right back. You're watching Severe Weather Coverage. Southwestern before, during, after the storm. In your bringing it forward, and after using radar track the storm dangerous threat level. Give information you know when it matters. With severe weather forecast, yes, return to SDSS. From a live reports out in the field, train weather spotters, place lives. To our new Facebook Live using radar Omega. Track storms down to street level, giving you information you need to know when you need it. To our severe weather update videos, updated social media, days in advance of severe weather. Knowing the difference between watches and warnings, severe weather watching is favorable for the development of severe weather, including but not limited to tornadoes. While severe weather may not be happening, persons should alert for changing weather conditions. Listen for later statements of possible warnings. Follow media outlets and internet sources or Norway Radio for the latest severe weather information. If a tornado warning is issued in your area, take action. Move to a base lowest floor or interior room away from doors and windows. Use a mattress pillow to cover your head area. Kneel on your knees. Put your head down using both arms and hands to cover your head area. This should also be done in an interior room in the lowest floor of the building. Kneeling against the interior wall. Put as much as you can between you and the outside as possible. If you're in a mobile home, you should make plans ahead of time to take shelter by building for storms in the area. If you're in a vehicle, take shelter in a nearby building. You're not trying to run the tornado. If there is no building nearby, take shelter in a low-lying ditch. Cover your head in your area. Never take cover under an overpass. The SDSS severe weather alert means significant and dangerous, life-threatening severe weather event is possible, and there could be a high danger to life and or property. Keep a close watch on our Facebook page, other media outlets, Norway Radio for the latest severe weather information. How can I be ready for severe weather to impact my region? Stay informed. Have a flashlight and batteries. First aid kit. Medicine, special needs, ready to take shelter with you. Knowing where to go before the storm arrives. And having all devices charged and ready to go. SDSS, Southwestern Texas Orange Water covers 21 counties in West Kentucky. Before being prepared, saves lives. SDSS is for during and after the storm. Alright, we're back with you. Continue to track the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's take a look at the latest that we have on radar here. There we go. Because I'm clicking the wrong button. There we go. About 53 miles an hour here near Mount Carmel, just south of White Plains. It's going to be the strongest part of this. But the gust front right here moving into northern Christian County. I mean, 55 miles an hour there. Showing, I don't know if that's actually proven to be the ground truth or not, but pretty strong gust front. And still the same here pretty much. "12 minutes left on our warning. Let's see if they gave any updates. Yes, they have. So at 4:10, severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 6 miles northwest of Central City, or near Graham, to near Dawson Springs, moving southeast at 30 miles an hour. This is still radar indicated. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Includes Central City, Dawson Springs, Arlington, Nortonville, Morton's Gap, Crofton, Powerley, Graham, Greenville, Ware, White Plains, St. Charles, Bremen. Also included in that, Interstate 69 in Kentucky between mile markers 94 and 111, Western Kentucky Parkway between mile markers 39 and 62, Pennyroyal Parkway between mile markers 21 and 34. "10 minutes left on our special weather statement as well. Last update on it was at 3:37. Doppler radar tracking on a strong line of thunderstorms extending from 6 miles southwest of Calhoun, or near Olin, moving southeast at 20 miles an hour. Wind gusts to 50 miles an hour possible. It includes I-24 in Kentucky between mile markers 63 and 65. And okay, that's a new special weather statement, but it's outside of the region. I saw that flashing there. Okay, let me pull this back up. Interstate 69 between markers 80 and 126, Western Kentucky Parkway between markers 39 and 65, Pennyroyal Parkway between markers 19 and 34. Radar off here, seeing if we have any power updates, but we don't as of right now. Only power updates that we have on the map would be up here in Providence area, Morganfield area. Just power outages that way. Alright, still 51 miles an hour here. Where are we? 813, just White Plains Road. Greens Chapel Road. 53 miles an hour. New update just come out. 46, 42. Still getting in that gust front right there. I don't know if it's ground truth or not, but still getting a little bit over 50 miles an hour there. And that's already hitting in northern Christian County. They've gone with an additional special weather statement. This includes parts of Christian County and Todd County. At 4:23, Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along the line extending from near Central City to near Ware to near Crofton, moving southeast at 35 miles an hour. Wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour are possible. Locations in this include Central City, Powderly, Greenville, Allegory, and Clifty. It includes the following highways: Western Kentucky Parkway, between mile markers 53 and 62, Panorama Parkway, between mile markers 23 and 28. And they have let the warning expire. So we are down to no warnings as far as severe thunderstorm criteria goes. Alright, well, since the warning is gone, we'll go ahead and let you go for now. We'll keep an eye on things for you. We need to come back on, we will. And just keep an eye out for us, popping back on if we need to. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your afternoon.